Auto Inc. are proud sponsors of motorsports in Singapore and across the region. Driven by excellence, driven by passion, driven by speed. Get on board and share the ride with Auto Inc.
To the final round now of the senior category. Earlier today, just before lunch, we saw another dominant drive by Thaddeus Lee, the Bullet, and his win clinched the 2011 SKC Karting Championship for the senior class. As we see the grid girls coming off the circuit now. Give us a wave, girls. There we go. Thaddeus Lee is our new champion, but more importantly, second place is still up for grabs between three drivers. We have Saravanan Rajakumar on 88 points, Mohammed Opai Nasri is on 90 points, and Vincent Nathan is on 84.
He does, that's right, Ben. This category has really given us one of the best racing seasons that we've had in the best category. There have been a lot of runners here, and what has made it really interesting is that Saravanan Rajakumar actually led this championship for a couple of rounds, with Vincent Nathan, Opai and Thaddeus Lee all missing the first round. So it's been a lot of catch up for these three guys. But as it stands right now, Thaddeus and Opai have both overhauled Saravanan Rajakumar, and Vincent Nathan is going to try and do the same thing. So it's really in Saravanan's court right now to see whether he can pull something out of the bag.
And he has before. He's quite strong. He was bumped down to pretty much the end of the field last round, but fought his way back to take a well-deserved fourth position. Thaddeus is this will make it 5 wins for Thaddeus if he takes this. Again, he hasn't finished lower than second position. He didn't start the season, so he missed out on round 1, but from then on, it was second, win, second, a win this morning. This guy is a star in the making. We're witnessing history here. This guy is the fastest driver out of all the categories. Let's see if he can make it a hat trick today.
Well, these race queens that Auto Inc. have brought this weekend, pretty stunning stuff, man. But enough for the race queens. We're a couple of corners from the start of the race. Sorry about that. All right, and they're coming around the last corner, and Thaddeus Lee gets on the power. The red lights go off, and it's go, go, go. Thaddeus Lee into the first corner too, taking the lead with Opai in second place, Vincent Nathan in third.
Ben Chen was giving Saravanan Kumar.
Oh, and Ben Chen is in fourth place right now. I think Ben has taken the fourth spot, so it's made Rajakumar's life that little bit more difficult.
Yeah, he might be bumped down into third position in the championship.
Yeah, we know that he is in third, mate. He could be in fourth. But we know that Ben Chen is a pretty quick customer. He got a podium in the last round, his first podium, and he was grinning from cheek to cheek. So you know that he wants to taste a little more of that flavor.
Yeah, Thaddeus Lee clocking a flat 35. I was going to say that's a bit strange to see him, but it's only the first lap. It's going to take 2 seconds off that in another 2 laps time.
Yeah, I know, this guy's going a little bit quicker with cold tires than some blokes with warm tires, so you know he's going to take another second and a bit out from there.
I'd like to know what they've done to Opai's kart, because usually by this time Thaddeus has broken away and cemented a dominant lead, but Opai is right on the tail end of Thaddeus. He's fighting for second place in the championship. At the moment he's got it. Saravanan Rajakumar is trying to find any possible way past Ben Chen. If he doesn't get past Ben, he's probably going to miss out on being in the top 3 of the championship. As the karts come into the stadium complex, this is great to see. The top 3 drivers are so close in this category. Vincent Nathan in kart number 176 has to get past Opai if he's going to get second position in the championship.
Well, Ben Potter, guess what, mate? I've just had a check. It is sprinkling droplets out of the sky. It is raining. Is this going to change the way things turn out?
This is going to be awesome if it does.
Well, it is happening right now, so I wonder how much wetter it's going to get and whether these slick tires are going to hold up right now. We know that this circuit is extremely difficult to get you a lot of traction when the track is slippery. That's about the worst time to drive this circuit.
Opie had a little bit of a slide coming into the chicane, which allowed Vincent Nathan to close the gap. These two guys, Opie and Vincent Nathan, second and third, they're fighting for second in the overall championship. Whoever finishes in front of each other is going to take second position. They're driving desperately as Saravanan Rajakumar is right up the tail end of Ben Chen, now in fourth position. His championship hopes are dashed at the moment, so he's got to do everything to get past Ben Chen.
Oh, and Saravanan makes a move. Oh, and he doesn't quite make it stick. He dived in there, but couldn't block that apex, and Benjamin Chen got around. Good effort there from Rajakumar.
Wow, hats off to Opie though, who's broken for, oh, Thaddeus is being beaten to the 33-second mark. Opie, he is on fire. He's in the 33-second lap time now. This is strange. We usually see Thaddeus dominating from here and Opie's having a look on the inside. Can't make it stick. Is he going to try on turn two? He does. Opie, what a move! Opie has passed the championship winner, Thaddeus Lee, on the inside of turn two. He is now leading, which is going to cement his second place in the overall championship. All he has to do now is keep it there, which is going to be very hard with Thaddeus breathing down your neck.
Well, you know, Opie, he's been the Sifu around here. He's been the guy that a lot of people look up to during this season. So, you know, he just hasn't had the luck on his side this season, and we always knew that he had it in him to take race wins, and it's just beautiful to see Drakkar Racing superstar Opie leading the race. Great work there from Opie.
And we see Saravan's taken fourth position off Ben Chen, but unfortunately that's not going to be enough to maintain his second position. I'll just calculate here while these drivers do what they have to do.
Man, your mental arithmetic was so good earlier in the weekend. What's all this stuff using a pen, mate?
Actually, we've got Saravanan in fourth position. That is enough for him to maintain third position in the championship by 2 points over Vincent Nathan. So we need to see Saravanan drop down one more place, or Vincent Nathan overtake Thaddeus Lee for second if he is going to finish on the podium of the overall championship standings.
Well, here's something interesting for us. Saravanan Rajakumar in fourth place currently has the fastest lap of the race with a 33.8. So he's the quickest man on the track at the moment. But Opie and Thaddeus have both got under 34 as well with a 33.9 and a 33.9. So, you know, it seems to me that in this season finale, in this last final race, Ben, everybody seems to be pulling out a few extra stops more than usual.
Which is good news for us, because it means they're pumped up for next season in 2012. As we see Saravanan and Julian Fong cross the line. Oh, and Thaddeus is on the inside of Opie. Can he make it stick? He doesn't quite do it.
It's pretty interesting here. It's really wet out there right now.
It is, and there's a collision at the back end of the course between the top three drivers. Opie, Vincent Nathan, and Thaddeus Lee have collided together at the back of the circuit. You can see it on the video screens upstairs in the viewing gallery. It is wet at the chicane. This has opened up the championship now. It's pouring down at the back end of the circuit. This is going to get confusing. There's still 14 laps to go in this race. Maybe Saravanan Rajakuma can take second position in the championship if he can keep the kart on the track. Everything's happening here. Vincent Nathan comes into the pits. That's his race over, and that's his hopes dashed of finishing in the top 3 of the championship. Hopefully we can get a replay of that accident. It was very slippery. We've got another slide there of our newcomer.
Well, you know, it's really interesting what's happening now because we're on the verge of having to call a wet race, but not quite yet. It's still possible to get around. And this is where you really see the men from the boys.
We've got the red flag.
Oh, and the red flag is out. The red flag is out. It looks like they're going to come in for wet weather tires.
And we'll have a restart.
It's going to be crazy.
It was absolute carnage out there, especially at the back end of the field. If you're downstairs, come upstairs. We've got plenty of viewing screens up here. That just opened the championship wide open there with that little bit of rain. Drivers are coming in to change onto wet tires. Then we're going to have a restart. There'll still be 13 laps to be raced. I think Saravanan was safe enough to get up into top 3. So his second position may be safe in the championship. We're just going to have to take some time to settle down and figure this one out. So we're going to take a break for a few minutes. We'll keep you updated. Then we'll come back for the final of the senior class. Awesome stuff.
Trackside. Well, you know, this is really going to push up the order where weight doesn't matter. Size and weight doesn't quite matter as much here. Yeah, that's a lot of racecraft that will be going on here, and some of the guys that we're not used to seeing go so good in the dry could possibly
shine in the wet.
Shine in the wet. I think one driver that comes to mind right now is Austin Hicks. He's definitely had a little bit of a
give us a wave, Austin.
You know, being the big unit that he is.
He's already nudging the cars in front. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for 13 laps.
It's going to be crazy. Well, you know, safety is the major priority, and that's the reason why the COC has brought them back in to change on those wet weather tires. Great job from Gabriel and Janet this year.
I'm just looking at the starting lineup. We've got Opie in pole position. That's going to, if he finishes there, that's going to secure second position in the overall championship. Julian Fong, our friend, usually you find him midfield down towards the back. He had a good solid performance yesterday and he's in second position with Saravanan. We've got someone off before the start of the race.
He's got on the power way too early. Oh, the wheel is gone. He looks like he's got a wheel miss in there and he doesn't know it yet.
Spin, spin, spin.
Oh, that could be the problem. I'm missing a left rear wheel.
That's Randall. Randall Ung. He was in fourth position. That's bumped Thaddeus Lee up into fourth. Actually, it's going to be good to see Thaddeus Lee perform in the wet. He's been the fastest driver all year in the dry, and he's dominated all his wins. He usually wins by 5 to 10 seconds, but we really haven't seen him perform in the wet.
Well, you know, Randall, with that Birel kart and that wheel coming off, not a testament to Williams Racing there. It looks like they didn't quite put that wheel on properly, and almost an inexcusable problem when it comes to motorsport, not the safest thing.
All right, Julian Fong, keep it easy. As Opie gets the early break, he crosses the start line. It's race on. Look at the karts twitching. It's slippery out there, and ooh, Saravanan Rajakuma tries to force his way through. As he forces his way on the inside of Julian Fong, he bumps Julian out onto the grass. Julian does a good job maintaining control of the kart as Opie and Saravanan Rajakuma fight it out at the top of the field, and this is a battle for second position in the overall championship. Whoever finishes in front of whoever is going to take second position in the championship.
Wow, that's really vivid, Ben. I got that all worked out with that comment, but...
Oh, we haven't seen this before. Two abreast coming into the stadium complex. That hasn't happened before in this championship. It has, but not today.
You know, what's really going to be interesting here is Vincent Nathan is currently in 10th place, but he's trying to beat Raja Kumar to the championship. So he's got a lot of places to make up, and he's really going to have to carve through that field over the next, 8-10 laps to try and catch Raja Kumar. But Raja Kumar currently in 2nd place just behind Opie right now. Oh, Saravanan is now leading. He's currently leading, so this is going as well as he could hope for, but maybe a little too late for the title. But there is still 2nd, 3rd, and 4th up for grabs, and you got to get him any way you can get him.
He's looking in control here. He's maintaining his dominance in the kart, not letting the kart slip and slide. He's looking very strong to take this win, as he's hampered by Opie and Ben Chen. Let's keep an eye on kart 708 in the white helmet, Thaddeus Lee. He hasn't been able to do anything in the midfield. Vincent Nathan, kart number 176. He has to finish in the top 3 if he wants to finish in the top 3 of the championship. This is his opportunity to do so. Lucky Thaddeus. Oh,
stop the press.
Opie
has taken the lead to Saravanan Rajakumar, and Benjamin Chen is in 3rd place.
That's what we like to see. What a drive by Opie. Now he's got 2nd position in the championship. It's all down to the wire. These guys are fighting for honor, 2nd position in the championship. This is awesome stuff. Luckily for Thaddeus, he clinched the championship earlier today in the drive, because if he didn't, he would be out of the championship contention in this round. But fighting for 2nd and 3rd is just as good.
Oh wow, you know, what a spirited performance there from Opie. He's been a bit quiet all year, hasn't had luck on his side, but it's just absolutely fantastic to see Opie right there. And Ben, are you checking out that photo you got from that beautiful Chinese model there?
No, just checking if my hair's right. All right, it's slippery. These guys. Oh, and we've got on the inside action there. That is Thaddeus, I do believe. I think it is. On the inside of turn 2.
And Muhammad Yusuf just coming across the checkered flag. He's probably his first race in the wet. It's got to be pretty scary the first time. And right behind him, Jerry Mark. Oh!
We got 2 abreast here against Saravanan Rajakumar and Ben Chen. Around the tightest corners, these guys are 2 abreast. Crazy driving out there, but fantastic for us. Vincent Nathan's dropped back a little bit more. Looks like he's 2 abreast again, bumper to bumper. Saravanan Rajakumar and Ben Chen. Saravanan on the outside, Ben on the inside, Saravanan on the outside again. Closes the door. I'll take that. Thank you, Ben.
Wow, that was quite a mouthful, but look at the way that 2nd and 3rd place keep on chopping and changing these positions, man. This is pretty crazy stuff.
Choppity chop chop, changey change. All right, now we need to get out. Oh, Saravanan sliding wide. We see Julian Fong there is coming up the field. Good to see. He's got Thaddeus Lee all over the rear tail of him.
Oh yeah, Thaddeus is definitely gonna give it a bit of a shot, but he knows he's got that title sewn up, so it's probably a first priority to bring the car home safe and bring himself home safe in these treacherous conditions.
It's like, must be like driving in Bangkok out there.
I don't know whether the tyres here would be appreciating that, Baz.
And get this, we've got a newcomer to the series, Jerry Mack. The back markers. We've got the leaders coming up towards the back markers here. That's going to give us an extra ingredient as the rain is getting heavier and heavier. It must be difficult for these guys to see where they're going as well. They don't have window wipers on their helmets.
Yeah, well, you know, we saw the Williams racing team a little bit earlier in the year put in those visors with those circular fan carousel looking things. So looks like they didn't have time to change the visors with the tire changes going on. But that is one way of keeping that water out of your vision.
These guys, I'm just looking at the monitors and they were showing the back chicane It's good watching these guys slip and slide around there as Opie is opening up a gap, I do believe.
The Rainmaster is extremely well experienced in Malaysian karting, and the checker flag is out. And Opie takes his first win of the season. Fantastic stuff there from Opie. First win in a finals race for Opie.
And Saravanan got his second place. That was very lucky because he was out of contention during the dry session.
Oh, right now on the TV screens we have a kart that's just rolling away right now. It's kart 228 of Benjamin Chen. So he did cross the checkered flag before spinning out, but he's got into that kart and got it started again. And he's gonna bring it home. His hand is in the air. Benjamin Chen is ecstatic with that third place as he gets on the power and gets a little bit of sideways action. Looks like that guy's just having a little bit of fun.
Having some fun, man. And what a great battle for second position. We saw the lead change a number of times between Opie and Saravanan, Rajakuma, but Opie came on top and he has clinched second position in the championship by 7 points over Saravanan Rajakuma.
Wow, you're really good at mathematics, Ben. So just to recap the standings, we have Opie in first place, taking his first final race of the season, win race of the season. Saravanan Rajakumar in second, Benjamin Chen in third, Julian Fong, great form for him this weekend, in fourth, Clinton in fifth place, Thaddeus Lee, our senior category champion, in sixth place, Austin Hicks in seventh, Jason Lee in eighth, Vincent Nathan, Muhammad Yusuf, and Jerry Mark making up the rear end of the grid.